Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos, Fathom, Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 4 of Eldritch Horror, and we are playing Under the Pyramids in this game. So we're on turn 4. We'll do a quick recap of turn 3, and then we'll jump right into the action. As always, you're clicking the links below on August Moldenhauer's Genealogy of Cthulhu or Psychoanalysis of Rillier and Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth. Purchase those from Pontos Fathom Press. Help support the channel, as do your comments. I read all the comments. Subscribe, share. Help us to get up in the YouTube algorithm. As you guys know, quite a lot of content I'm putting out here, so I'm trying to build a gaming community here. So hope you would like to join. And if you're here already, thank you for your support. So let's jump into turn 3 recap. A couple of unfinished business items was just getting some of the cards set up. So our lead investigator had both a side effect from the Mythos card as well as his encounter. So he has got a diseased condition. When you perform a rest action, you roll the dice and then you can flip this card. And he also has a cursed condition. Only 6s count on his tests. And he can replace this with if he gets a blessed condition. Also, Sister Mary has gotten a relic. When you perform a rest action, you may attempt to decipher the carvings on the tablet. So when she performs a rest, she can do that. So that was on turn 3. Lots of action happening on the sideboard. As you know, the Nephrim Ka, we've had a couple cases of the Nephrim Ka reckoning, which draws all the investigators toward the bent pyramid. So that's been going on, which I think is a cool dynamic. It reminds me of what I like about Cthulhu Death May Die, as all the monsters start being magnetized to the players, and it just sort of has a weird panicky feel. But I think in this game board, what's stranger is it's one thing to have the monsters come toward you, but it's another thing to have the monster draw you toward it. And this is, it's like all the investigation roads are leading them to the bent pyramid. I mean, it's a pretty good mechanism. So hats off to the game expansion makers at Fantasy Flight. Okay, so let's jump in with Monterey Jack. I think he will go off, and so let's just recheck in on Museum Heist. Museum Heist 2. He's on Tel El Amarna. It says, your support after the heist, the thief took refuge in the ruins of the ancient Akhenaten. The city is home to many wonders, but you hope to find the thief as well. When this card enters the play, place an adventure token there. Okay, it's there. With this adventure token is complete, the active investigator gains 1 relic unique asset and then draws the Chase on the River adventure. That's when it's completed. After an investigator resolves the location encounter in Tel El, the investigator leads to the discovery of the thief's hideout. Unfortunately, the thief manages to escape. So if I just resolve this, I can just progress this adventure. And also I can get the lead investigator a relic unique asset. And then we can draw from the Chase on the River adventure. So it just can progress that. So maybe I will have him take care of this while he's here. So I think I'll give him a reroll. And then at some point, he's going to have to go and... Well, you know what I can do? Maybe I'll send him off to the Nile instead to fight this gate. And I will leave this for Sister Mary. Sister Mary can... does she have any damage on her yet? 5, 6, 7, no. She has no damage, nothing to rest. She's increased some skills. I'll send her off to do that encounter, so she can move here to this encounter on her turn. And I think I'll just give her, just to have round out the round, I will give her a chance to win something from the reserve. And she gets 2, so she can have the psychoanalyst You may reroll one die resolving a test as a part of a madness condition effect. Okay, so cool. So she can also recover an additional sanity. So she's gained that. I will add another card. So these cards are all the, as you can see, these cards are all the under the pyramids assets. So I'm focusing on those. And we also have this open investigation. So maybe I will have our lead investigator Harvey Walters. I'll have him go to the pyramids, and maybe he will reattempt to close that gate. I think that might be the best bet, and then maybe can make his way over to back to Arkham. So he'll make that move. Also get him a ship token. And that is going to be it for the action phase. Action phase complete. Let's get down to the encounters phase. So first encounter will be the Servitor of the Outer God versus Monterey Jack. Servitor of the Outer God versus Monterey Jack. First of all, he'll roll his check. And he passes the mind check, so no insanity there. Next, he will use his bullwhip as well, so he can get 5 dice with his bullwhip. Does he have any other additional components here? Oh, he doesn't have to ever lose any clues. He's a sort of a pack rat. Okay, so let's go ahead and we get 1 out of the 3 damage. So we'll just put 1 damage onto this. And then okay, so the damage that he causes me is equal to what's on the board. So let's just continue here. So I get that remainder damage. So I also am damaged as a result. So the gates on the board are 1, 2, 3. So -1. So I'm going to lose 2 damage for this. Okay, so let's roll again. And this time he is finished. So Monterey Jack has finished this. Oh, he had that expedition encounter to finish, though. Oh, that's over in Tunguska. So yeah. So let's also see. You may discard 1 artifact to retreat Doom by 1, or discard the top card of the expedition encounter deck and perform 1 additional action. Oh, so let's have him do that. He's going to change the expedition encounter. So instead of this one, we'll move it to. This looks like where? Arkham, Buenos Aires. Is it closer? It's still kind of a slog, but okay. He will progress it to Buenos Aires instead. I'm trying to move it toward him. So I'll just keep doing that each turn. So basically with Monterey Jack, you can flip where the expedition is going to be. And it's sort of like, I think the concept might be like Monterey Jack knows all the expeditions in the world, so he's not bound to any one. He just kind of taps into the one that's most interesting to him. So he's kind of surfing through all the world locations. And then at one point we can lock it in and he can go to that one. So, okay, so Monterey Jack action phase complete. Let's go. Oh, let's do his encounter now. So he fought the monster. I guess I'll have him go through the Nile River portal. The city of the great race. One of the other Yithians claimed to be ancient Egyptian warriors in the army of Senefru, who drove Neferm-Ka into hiding. You ask him to tell you the secrets of his struggles against the Dark Pharaoh. So we will roll a test. And we pass. Sympathetic to your cause, the warrior teaches you a complicated chant. Okay, do I have any other modifiers here? No, complicated chant, okay. Okay. If you pass, the magic returns to your body. Close this gate. Okay, so we've closed this gate, which is good for us. I will place the gate down below and discard. And then let's go to, let us go now to Sister Mary. I keep wanting to call her Mary Sue. Sister Mary. She will do the adventure encounter. So adventure encounter, it says, after investigator resolves a location encounter on Tel Amenara. Okay, so she gets to do a location encounter in Tel Amenara. So that's brown. So let's go check that out. This is our first card from location encounters from the Under the Pyramids expansion. Tel El Amarna. You attempt to translate cuneiform tablets that you discovered beneath the sands. If you pass, you learn about the resurrection of Nephrim Ka by Akhenaten. Gain 1 clue. If you fail, okay, so we don't have to read if you fail. So awesome. So we gain 1 clue, and so she gains the clue. Now she's got 2 clues. We resolve this Museum Heist 2 story. So basically the story so far is we're following the lead of Tel El Amarna, looking for the thief. And now that we've completed this, the thieves manage to escape and flee down the river, leaving behind some of his haul. So what we get is the adventure is completed. The active investigator gains 1 relic unique asset. And then draw the Chase on the River card. So let's get 1 relic unique asset from the one relic unique asset. These are tasks, tomes, so these are relic unique assets. Let's see ones that look like from the pyramids first. Let's just check those out because maybe they're more thematic. Relic unique asset. Relic unique asset. Relic unique asset. No. Task. 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 These can't all be tasks. Task. 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 Ally. Huh. Okay. So tablet shards. She gets 1 relic unique asset. So the one she gets is tablet shards. And it says, when you perform a rest action, you may attempt to piece together the shards. Okay, so let's give her all those. When she does her next rest action, she's going to get a lot of activities there. So let's remember that. So, okay, so that was, now we are closing this off, and we will pick, I believe there's 2 of the 3. Chase on the Desert. So we'll just randomly pick one. Stick this one underneath, and Chase on the Desert. So we are now Chase on the River, Museum Heist 3. It says, the Nile River is the center of life and commerce in the Nile Valley. The thief is headed upstream, and you race to head him off before he reaches the jungle. So let's place the adventure token on the Nile River. Okay, so that's there. And fine. Yep. And then that is the end of Sister Mary's turn. And now we're off to Harvey Walters' turn. So Harvey Walters is going to do the encounter in the pyramids portal. Okay, so the past. You find yourself in Providence, Rhode Island, over 60 years ago. The police have surrounded what looks like a church. resolve the pass effect to help the police, or resolve the fail effect to protect the church. So let's have him go after the pass the effect to help the police. After the police arrest the cult leader, he demands to speak to you about arcane secrets. And we pass. If you pass, he deems you worthy. Gain the Enoch Bowen unique asset. Okay, so we get the Enoch Bowen unique asset. And this is a... I pulled these out aside, all of the Under the Pyramids ones, so that's why it was handy. But if I have to shuffle through the decks, it takes me like 20 minutes to do it. So sometimes I defer it until after the game, so I don't make it too long for you guys. When you gain this card from the deck, close one gate of your choice on any space. Fantastic. Well, we've already closed this gate. This gate is closed, so that's one win for us. And then we can also go ahead and close the gate that's over here, which just leaves this kind of ghoul in the Sahara Desert. Go ahead, dry up, fool. Okay, so we close any gate, and then roll one additional dice when resolving a test. Okay, awesome. So Enoch Bowen is now part of Harvey Walters' entourage, and we've closed the gate. We can do the clue encounter perhaps next turn. Someone does have to go and take care of that, so let's just be mindful. I wish we had that. Last game we played, somebody had a teleport item. That is so amazing, or a biplane or something like that. I mean, that's the kind of thing you need. Okay, so end of encounters phase. Without forgetting, let's go on to the Mythos phase, and we will check out the Mythos phase. Oh no, another rumor. Madness from the sea. Every night you dream of strange architecture built from massive green stones. When you awake, you find yourself walking toward the sea. As an encounter, an investigator on space 3. So we have to get over to this part of the world here. We've got space 5, and now one over here in space 3. I think maybe I'm going to send Monterey Jack over to here and here to take care of this. So we got a rumor here as well. Okay, and then one of the reckoning effects of this are we add a sanity on this card, and everybody loses a sanity for however many there are. So that's like the mechanism. Okay, so let's go into... we also get to add a clue, so we'll grab the clue bag. And there's a clue added to this, so clues are always helpful. And we get... Oh, well, that's convenient. Is it here? Yeah, 3. Wow. Okay, so we get a clue here as well. That was just sheer luck. I've had that happen many times before. So, okay, so let's go and call it. That is the end. Am I missing anything? No. That's the end of turn 4. Thank you guys for watching. Check out turn 5 up in the corner. I will advance the clock here to... Notice how this game is very slow for the Doom track. We must be still in phase 1. If I look at this, stage 1 has 4 cards. I think we're on turn 4. Yeah, so maybe by stage 2 we're going to start accelerating the clock. So this has been a boiler part. It gives us some time to encounter the sideboard, which I think we've really done. We've gotten to do an encounter in the Nile, Tel Amarna. I think he'll maybe do a Nile River encounter next time. And meanwhile, I think our professor will solve this clue and start heading over towards Arkham and closing out this rumor. So we'll see you guys in turn 5. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.